Hey there, kids. Folks call me the Curious Fox because I'm curious about stories. Today's story is about baths. Why don't you have a seat and I'll tell you all about it. Billy likes to play with his friends. He likes to play tag and baseball. He likes to ride bikes and play soccer. He likes to climb trees and run at the park. He has great fun doing all of these things, but there's one thing Billy doesn't like to do. Billy hates to take baths. When you play with your friends, you get dirty, Billy's mom told him. You have to take a bath to get clean. I don't need to be clean, said Billy. Anyway, baths aren't much fun. If you don't take a bath, then you start to smell bad, she said. And being dirty isn't healthy. Billy didn't like what his mom was telling him. He would rather spend his time playing at the park with his friends than sitting at home in a bathtub. He didn't feel sick, and he didn't think he smelled that bad. Instead of taking a bath, Billy put on his pajamas and went to bed. The next day at school, Billy ate lunch with his friend Bobby, just like he always does. You smell funny, said Bobby, wrinkling up his nose and moving to the next chair. Really? Asked Billy, sniffing his arms and his chest. I'm sorry. He still didn't think he smelled that bad, but it made him feel bad that Bobby didn't want to sit next to him. It rained that day, and at recess Billy played soccer with Bobby and some other kids from class. It was a lot of fun, but he fell in the mud. It was all over his hands and his face and in his hair. You look terrible, his mother exclaimed when he walked through the door. Go straight to your room and get out of those clothes. You're taking a bath this instant. I want to play video games, Billy protested. That sounded like much more fun than a boring old bath. He looked in the mirror and had to admit he was pretty dirty. He also remembered how it felt when Bobby moved away from him and told him that he smelled funny. Maybe a quick bath wouldn't be so bad. I have a surprise for you, said his mom. Now go get undressed and meet me in the bathroom. Billy wondered what she meant. When he went to the bathroom, Billy saw toys in the tub. There were little boats floating in the water. He saw his mom pouring something into the tub. What's that? He asked. It makes bubbles, she said. Bubbles? Asked Billy. Yes, bubbles, said his mom. Bubbles are fun. Get in and you'll see. Billy's mom was right. He blew bubbles off his hand and popped them in the air. He played with the tiny boats and covered them with bubbles. Billy stayed in the tub until the bubbles were gone and his fingers were wrinkled. His mother had to tell him to get out of the tub. Billy never knew a bath could be so much fun. Now, Billy takes baths whenever his mom tells him. Sometimes, he even asks. Of all the ways to get clean, taking a bubble bath is my favorite. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.